very formal and, let's say, more family type gathering tonight. My name is Sofia La Chapelle. I'm a Dominican and very proud to be in this country. Thank you for having me in this country first and my family. Let's get out of politics. My first language is Spanish, so pardon me if I sound like Sofia Vergara, you know. I'm very blessed to be here today, and I always start this type of events by, regardless of religion and culture, we all human beings. And we're all here for one cause, which is autism. And the good and beautiful thing about autism is autism has no faces, no borders, no language. It's only one person, and unique and fabulous. And I first want to create a base of unifying all of us in one word today, which is autism. And I want to say thank you to all of you, first, for coming tonight. Second, for your patience. And third, open your thoughts and open your mind to listen to the worldwide leader, the icon, I call it our rock star, Dr. Temple Grandin. Shift your outside, and you will see today. Who knows Temple Grandin, by the way? Oh wow, really? So maybe you can help some of us around here. She's a very different but not less person. She's very simple. She doesn't have an entourage of people doing things for her. And she is the living example of what we can have at home, what we can make for the future in our kids. And if anyone here doesn't understand English, please raise your hands. I will translate very quick and fast if I can't. Any of you doesn't understand what I'm saying? No? Everybody can handle it? Thank you. I first want to have, oh great, you just start eating. Fantastic, you're hungry, right? Great, thank you. You can eat all you want right now. Please serve these beautiful people waiting here. And I don't want to take more time, and who better than the same person that wants to come to the podium and introduce the great organization that she's running. I met Olga, she made a phone call to me, I think 2 years ago. And she said, oh Sophia, I know that you're running an organization too for Latinos back there in Miami, down there somewhere. We all parents that we have autism, we are all kind of also weird, if you want to call it, because we don't lose time, we just go straight to the point. Hi, how are you? Look, I want to do 3,000, bye-bye, ciao. Olga, thank you. And before I introduce you formally, and you better than anybody else can do it, I want to say that I'm very proud of you for what you're doing tonight. I'm very proud of you to be part of our special family. Special family is all those that have at home a loved one with autism. And thank you not only for contacting me, that has nothing to do. Thank you for putting this great event together to take care of your community up here and to take care not only for your child, that it's a superhero, like I call it. Thank you for not being a selfish mom, to have the strength to go and help others. Thank you very much. Olga Figueroa. Where's the superhero?
Hola a todos. Sorry, I'm speaking Spanish. I'm used to this. I'm so nervous because I want everybody to be pleased and happy. And I know, everything doesn't go the perfect way, but I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And just to have Dr. Temple Grandin here is an honor for us. I know that a lot of people is here to see her and hear her. But I would like a chance to also speak about my organization, which is Autism Care Center, and how we started. And it all started because of Gustavo Concha. He's my inspiration and my son. He was diagnosed when he was 3.5. The doctor didn't give me any hope that he's going to be verbal. He wasn't speaking, and then we put in multidisciplinary approach therapies, and you can see some pictures in there of what we did. And that's my dream, to put a center where we can help people. And I have a vision that one day we can help more and more kids, and they can recover like he is now. I would like him to say some words for you guys.
You're tall and handsome.
All right.
Remember, we have to get into the world, not bringing them into our world.
Hello, I'm Gustavo. And this is my mom. I have autism. Oh, Robbie knew that. Well, let me just first say this. I can't believe my mom is doing all this. It's funny, it's like the first time like she told me, hey, let's do the foundation. And it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. Brings 300 people into a dinner. Well, that's incredible. I feel like she's like one of the type of people that like, when she has like a goal, she won't stop until she completes it. And she's kind of like a role model to me, because she's been through a lot when it comes down to that. When she moved to when she got out of the museum, well, by the way, okay, alright, so this is going to be a little bit difficult. So I was born here, I moved to New Zealand 9 months old. So that's where my dad and mom was, and my little brother, over there. He's leaving. But then they had a divorce when I was 3, and he was like 1 year old. And it was a little bit difficult to my mom because she would stay in her room sometimes, just like laying in bed. Do you have that feeling when you see someone, they feel down and you can't do anything? That they're like untouchable to you. That's how I felt. I couldn't really turn around. But then she met John, which John is amazing, by the way. Come on, let's go. John and my stepbrothers were always supportive. There's Hunter. He's waving. Hi. But no, not just my stepbrother, my step family, but all my family was supportive. And she was able to bring herself up in a way. But Ron, just proud of her. She's so amazing.
Thank you so much, Giselle. I think when we put things in God's hands, everything changes. I know that a lot of moms, I would like to say, I know that it's a different part of the spectrum, and we are in different situations, but we are on the same boat, I guess, where we all worry about our children's future and we need support. And that's what Autism Care Center is. So thank you so much for being here. We are waiting for Dr. Temple. She's very on her time. So by 6:30 she's gonna be speaking. So please enjoy your salad. And yeah, thank you so much for coming.
All right, thank you very much. We're going to give a little break for 5-10 minutes. Remember, this is not your typical event because we're not typical. Thank you for your time and your patience. Let's start eating. Yummy. And we're going to look now for Dr. Temple Grandin. By the way, where she's still outside signing food. Isn't it that great? Thank you. You did an amazing job. And the best part is you're proud of your mommy. I'm proud of your mommy too. We'll be back soon.
Hi, I'm back. I got another request. What about we can do it in 15 minutes? The salad. Can we do it in 15 minutes? Who got the stop? What's the name of that stop? The watch? Who put 15 minutes? Because I have some people that are hungry too. Lord help me today. I'm doing like a balancing game here. I hope I'm doing a good job. By the way, let me entertain you guys. I don't know how to sing, but I will say something good. I don't know how to sing, for real. All right. Okay, look, in your tables, this is just to get you guys entertained. There's a book, only one book maybe, and if not, I apologize, but you can go online and look for a superhero book. It's free. You guys can download this book right here. Look, this book, A Superhero o Un Superhéroe Especial. You can download it for free. Teachers, therapists, loved ones, whoever want to do it. It's bilingual and it's free. So you're welcome to have it. And the good news is Scholastic just acquired the book. So if you're a teacher or you run a business, soon you're going to be able to have it. And that was a humble approach of a mom of two beautiful boys, Jason and Maximus, my kids. And when I wrote the book, I just want the world to see what I can see in their eyes, which is their superheroes. I carried that book under my arms like 10 years, and someone says, wow, I like this book. And a kind heart gave away 20,000 copies for free that I deliver in 8 countries already, including the United States, the East Coast. Miami-Dade County has 200 books in their library system. If somebody from Broward library system is around here, I can donate 200 books. And if you belong to the school system, soon you will receive a notice from Scholastic. They saw the book, and after 10 years, my dream came true. I'm a journalist, and I'm a special ESE teacher, if you want to call it. And my only dream was to help all the kids and help all the humans that doesn't know anything about autism in a very friendly, easy, and beautiful way to understand autism. Not as a science approach, not as a therapist approach, not as any other approach, just as a basic as they are. So welcome to the world of superheroes, and you can have it for free, like I said, just download it. And if anyone from the Broward school system is around, or the public library, I'm here to donate 200 books, and I'm here also to go and speak with families about. Thank you. By the way, they're gonna serve the food, there's another change. I'm just saying, you know. Lord, help me. Okay, now Dr. Temple Grandin says, you know what, I don't want them to be hungry. Oh, she's so kind. She's so sweet. But she says, can they please eat faster? She haven't had dinner yet, by the way. She doesn't want to eat until she's done. So, please, it's another change. Come on, Mama. We're ready for changes. This is what we live every day. Tell me, what did she says now? I'm trying to deliver in a very pleasant way.
No, she just say like because she's overwhelmed
Yes.
with the noise, so we just need to eat dinner by 7:15.
Can we do it?
Can we do that? Yeah. Hello.
Can we have a deal again? Who can have dinner by 7:15? Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Okay. I'm gonna have my dinner. Thank you for your time and your patience. Remember, let me tell you something. Take your cameras off. Take your phones on. You guys are a select group of individuals having the honor to have this woman in front of you tonight. You don't understand. When this woman passed away, she will be remembered forever. And one day you can say, I met personally Dr. Temple Grandin. Anything we can do for her is nothing. I appreciate that. Thank you! We have a deal again. Yay! I'm gonna give you a hug again at the end of the day. By the way, she was the inventor of the hug therapy. Did you know that? Did you know that Dr. Temple Grandin was the person that created the hug machine? Oh, let me give you a little bit of the story. Those vests that you put on into the kids for sensory to do like a little hug to good. What is a sensory therapist here? Is any sensory? Can you come here to explain to us? This is very open and friendly. Come on. Because Dr. Temple Grandin, look on Google. Let's move forward. Check on Google about Dr. Temple Grandin. And she was the person that created the hug machine, the therapy that squeezed the muscles to create a sensory. Look at it. Look at the therapist. Now we're having like, wow, who's going there? Come on, I need a therapist. I'm not a therapist. Come on. You got 30 seconds. Come on. Who better than a sensory therapist? Bravo.
Okay, what do you want me to talk about?
7:15.
Okay, so we call it the squeeze machine. They call it the hug machine, different places. It provides proprioceptive input, deep pressure to the muscles and joints to help with self-regulation. It's like a calming sensation, a calming feeling for the kids. So, what else would you like me to know? Okay.
That's good.
All right.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Adrienne Fern. I'm the Director of Family Services at the Palm Beach School for Autism. Thank you. Originally, Temple Grandin was going to speak at 6:30. But as being educators, parents, friends, families, and supporters of those on the spectrum, we all know things don't always go as planned. So please dig down deep and have an extra set of patience for this really special evening with her. Eat fast. Because we didn't really come for the food, did we? We came for her. So we can do this. Let's not hassle Olga, who's already stressed. And let's just do as we're told. Enjoy the night and have a little extra patience for our very honored speaker. Thank you.
Lots of things to talk about. And when I was a little kid, I had no speech, got really good early intervention. What I've been noticing is we've been doing a pretty good job with the early intervention. But where things are falling apart is with the older kids. We gotta get them out working, get them out doing things. That's a picture of me teaching my class. And autism is secondary to my identity as being a professor. And then I had a mom talk to me, so my kids thought I could be a professor. But then, I remember back in the movie, they showed all those cattle pins that I had. And I actually did have cattle pins. This was in my 20s. Because the cattle industry came first. The cheating in that came first. I was just talking to some people about getting people on the spectrum motivated. I got motivated to study when studying became a path to a goal of a lousy student. After getting kicked out of 9th grade, I got sent to a really expensive boarding school that turned into the boarding school of horse farm management, and I ran a horse farm for 3 years. Then my science teacher came on the scene and gave me interesting projects to do. And they were not expensive things. They were simple things with optical illusions. And then I found out that there's a field of science in that. Now, education is a path to becoming a scientist. Some of these kids are now motivated. That's kind of where they're motivated. And when I worked on those tipping back projects that were in the movie, one of the things that motivated me was I wanted to prove people I wasn't stupid. That's a very big motivation. Okay, the thing is, a brain can be more social emotional, or a brain can be more thinking. Part of this is normal variation. We're getting way too much medical model. The problem we've got now with autism is you've got a spectrum that goes from Einstein to somebody who can't dress themselves. It's all got the same name. Don't get hung up on it. I saw a bunch of kids here tonight that are on the spectrum and they look like the programmers at Google. I've been out to Google, I've been to Microsoft, I've been to Amazon, I've been to a whole lot of places. Yeah, a lot of those programmers are on the spectrum. So one geek goes to Google and another geek's going to the basement to play video games. And we've got to get the screen time under control. There's just been a 60 minutes program on that. I'll tell you another little secret. Silicon Valley parents don't let their kids have video games. They know how addictive they are. I'm not suggesting a total ban on video games, but we've got a limit. 1 hour a day for little kids, 2 hours a day for teenagers, and that includes all the junk you do on the phone too. Let me tell you what the Chinese government is doing. They shut the internet off after the kids play for 1 hour. These little kids. Just turn off the internet. No, they don't want that. They want to beat us in artificial intelligence. They're not going to let their kids get addicted to video games. I want to see everybody get out there and be everything that they can be. Okay, Thomas Edison. He was probably on the spectrum. He was labeled a hyperactive adult high school dropout. I don't know what adult means. Being a visual thinker on seeing like some egg whites sort of turning from clear to white. Maybe that's adult. Okay, how about little Einstein right here? Temper tantrums, no speech delays free. Where would he be today? Probably in the basement playing video games. Now, what I'm seeing with the fully verbal kids, there's two paths. To the basement to play video games, or here it's going to be the bedroom, you don't have basements. And then the other path is a job, a good job, a career. And I want to get the transition from school to work done before they graduate from high school. And if the kids are already in college, I want internships and jobs every summer. There's a tendency for these kids to be overprotected. We've got to stretch them. And some parents have a hard time letting go. Yep. When I was 7 and 8 years old, I was shocking by myself. And about 2 years ago, I talked to a mom. She had a 16-year-old who looked like a Google programmer, smart kid, who had never shopped in his whole life. And I suggested that he go buy some printer paper, and the mom started bursting out crying, saying she couldn't let go. Well, I'm sorry, you're crying over printer paper. I want you to think about that. Printer paper. Really? Okay. The right stuff rolled the rockets, but the geese and misfits, they built the stuff. I've been down to NASA. There's a guy with Tourette's works on launch pads. A super dyslexic guy works on launch control rooms. I've worked with a lot of different construction crews and really clever steelworking people in the meat industry. I know 2 metal fabrication companies that are owned by people that I know are on the spectrum. How about from stuttering and from dyslexia thrown in along with it? They took welding in high school. Now, the skilled trades are not for everybody, but for some of these thinkers, skilled trades is where they ought to go. You know, especially for the kids who can't be algebra. Okay, now I get emotions, but I get emotional about things like knowledge. You know, when I read about 82-year-old scientist that's still monitoring Voyager from 40 years. They got kicked out of NASA, they lost all the funding, they're now in a strip mall, but they're still doing it. because they want to find out why life can survive on Earth. Past Saturn on the way, then they got to bootlace money to get those big antennas, 3 of them, hold the signal in, it's really weak. And I got a chance to go to NASA and sit in the original launch director's chair. That was a behind pool. Now, NASA's my generation, going to the moon. But in the future, the next space race is going to be quantum computing and artificial intelligence. You're good at algebra, you need algebra for quantum computing. I'm not going to do quantum computing. That's not going to work for me. Okay, don't get hung up on the labels. The thing is, the label's only half science, and the other half is doctors squabbling conference rooms. They wouldn't consider this hotel classy enough. It's got to be high-end Marriott, maybe a Ritz-Carlton, something like that, and rent some conference rooms and squabble over whether or not to drop out aspirators. Nobody's doing that to a diagnosis of tuberculosis. You either got it or you don't. This is the problem. I'm going to call it a diagnosis. I'm going to call it just a guideline. And kids have to get labels in order to get services. And I'm going to guess now that about 70% of the kids, a lot of them are all fully verbal. And then you do have a small percentage that are very severe, and then you get kind of a moderate level. Yeah, they're probably not going to be working for NASA. This is the problem. Okay, what I'm seeing today, when I talk about this, a lot of grandparents coming up to me. And they find out they're on the spectrum when the kids get diagnosed. And they've all had good jobs. Because when they were 11, they had paper apps. They learned how to work at a young age. Okay. Yeah. Vehicle assembly building, that's my generation. But we did something really special like, getting it moving. Okay. I got to go on the roof of the vehicle assembly building. I wasn't supposed to, but I did. I like to be a little naughty. When I got to NASA, I was really emotional. I got thinking, this is one of the greatest things our generation did, my generation. Okay, foundational principles. You're working with adults or with kids, sudden surprises, escape. Okay, so you're going to go to a new school, don't have a big fat surprise. What you want to do is maybe show them some pictures of it, have visited beforehand. We've got to stretch these kids. We don't throw them in the deep end of the pool. I'll give you an example of something that won't work for a first job. You take an 18-year-old, fully verbal person on the spectrum and shove them in a busy store for Christmas rush. That you don't do. You put them in the store when it's a lot less busy. Don't overprotect. We've got to keep teaching social skills. And let me tell you what was done in my generation. Kids that were 7 and 8 years old had to dress up in good clothes. And when the parents had a party, we had to greet the guests, shake hands with them, pass around the snacks, and talk to the guests. That taught social skills. Sit-down meals. And if I put my finger in the mashed potatoes, my mother didn't scream no, she'd tell me to use the fork. She'd give the instruction. That's classic 50s parenting. One of which my granddaddy had a job. Okay, turn taking when I was 5, board games. Teach turn taking. How do you wait and take turns? And I'm not recommending anything expensive. You've got a lot of vendors out there. We call them vendors in the construction industry, and I've come out of the construction industry. So they're vendors. People you buy stuff from, they sell you services and things. And I'm going to tell you a whole lot of expensive stuff. There's nothing expensive about teaching turn taking with a board game. Then a little later on, it was card games. Hearts, then a little poker, no money, just for chips. And if you do something with a phone, it has to be physically passed around. So I'm not going to say that a phone can't be used, but it has to be an interactive activity where that physical phone, one physical phone, is passed around. Okay, teachable moment. Stick my finger in, stir the drink with my finger. You don't strain, stop. You give the instruction. And at one meal, you might have 2 or 3 teachable moments. Okay, we gotta stretch. You gotta stretch them just outside their comfort zone. You don't throw them in the deep end of the pool, but you gotta stretch them. That's what you gotta do. Always give the kid an opportunity to use language, but they're like a phone on one board. Give the kid time to respond. Got to do that. And then sometimes, kid can have a little bit of time reading is wrong, but we cannot allow these kids to become recluses at our own. They're having lousy outcomes. I'm not going to be nice about it. I'm going to give you right straight from the job trailer without swear words. I'm going to give you the job trailer review, but I'll keep the language a lot better than what the job trailer's got. Because you don't need that. Okay, give them examples. Give them different choices of stretching activities. You can do karate or Cub Scouts. Scouting is a great activity. Theater or band. So you give choices. You can do soccer or you could do some other sport. So there's some choices. So the kid has some limited choices. But staying in the room all day, that's not one of them. Now how about sensory issues? Things like sound sensitivity. It's a whole lot better if you give the kid control. So he's afraid of the vacuum cleaner? And when I was a kid, I was terrified. Huge vacuum cleaner we had in elementary school. Man, I thought the thing was this tall with a giant bag and it's going to suck me up. It probably was only about this big, but when you're 5, it's really big. Now, one of the ways to get the kid not to be afraid of it is let the kid control and run it, where the kid turns it on. One family, their kid was terrified of sirens, they took him down to the fire station and they let him turn it on. Got him over that. Okay, the other thing, headphones, don't wear them all the time. If you wear headphones all the time, the ear gets more sensitive. They got to be off most of the time. It's fine to have it with you. You can have it with you. You got to go in the industrial strength bathroom, then you can wear them for that. Airplane bathrooms, definitely, they're very scary. But you can have them with you. But what you want to try to do is not to wear them, because we want to try to work on desensitizing. Sensory systems are definitely real. This is one of the recent papers I found online. Now, they tested my hearing when I was little. I had normal hearing. But the problem is, I didn't always hear auditory detail. So if you said, dog, I didn't hear, ah. So this is why it's so important to slow down. My speech teacher would slow down and say, dog, cat, slow down, and talk to them. And some kids are echolalic, where they yak out all kinds of movie strips. The problem is they don't know what it means. There's 3 ways the brain can be messed up on language. I like it nice and simple. Can't get it out, that's me. Do not hear it clearly. Or I'm yakking movie strips and I don't know what they mean. So then what you want to do is you want to get a text copy of the movie. You start picking out sentences you can use in the real world. So they can start to realize that language is useful. Attention shifting slowness. This is almost universal. Many developmental problems have this. Also, head injuries have it. They have a lot of the same symptoms. It takes longer to shift back and forth. This is where multitasking can be a problem. You know, so a really busy multitasking job, super McDonald's lunch rush, may not be the best job. Now, this paper was originally written about social problems, saying that the autistic doesn't look at the eyes. But this paper tells me something much more important. Look at how many times the normal person, the yellow line, shifts back and forth. Rapid attention shifting. Kid on the spectrum, and maybe with some of the other labels too, they're like a phone on one bar. Takes time to download the website, and then you push up, it freezes, just like the phone does. Okay, give them time to respond. When I was 5, I got so frustrated, as we had this little exercise. I had to mark all the pictures of the MLPs and beautiful, and I put the suitcase down to beef a bag, and the teacher marked a line, and she wouldn't give me time to explain that in our house, suitcases are bags. Now, some individuals can have image pixelation. You all know when the football game is going on a really bad connection, it pixelates when the image moves fast. In the back of your head, there's circuits that assemble the graphics file. Actually, scientists don't know how they work. They know they're there, they don't know how they work. And when they have a developmental problem, or maybe a head injury, you get pixelation. I don't have this problem. Sensory issues are extremely variable. Mine are hearing and touch. Another kid may be visual. Another kid may be smell. But they definitely are real. How would you like it if that's your seeing? Especially when you got tighter. A kid that has problems with the visual system may have a normal eye exam. Ask a kid who can't read if he ever sees the print jiggle on the page. There's something wrong with the image stabilization circuits in the brain. I'm going to use engineering terminology because I think it makes more sense. But there's software in the brain that stabilizes the image. Because if you look at some of these eyes, they move all the time. But the image stays stable. And something gets damaged with that, and the kid will often be terrified of escalators because they can't tell how to get on and off. This is what the print would look like if it was jiggling. All right, let's try something really simple and cheap, but sometimes works for this. Pale colored paper, light tan, light blue, gray, light blue, lavender, all your pale colors of paper. And the kid has to pick the one that works. I've seen students not flunk out of school with colored paper. Now somebody might say that's not evidence-based. It's so cheap, totally safe. It takes me maybe 20 minutes to try it. I don't need evidence-based. That's it. Now if something's expensive, we've got a lot of vendors out there selling a lot of expensive stuff. Dangerous, possibly dangerous. Or takes 6 months to try it, see if it's going to work, then yeah, I gotta have that evidence-based. You gotta give me the scientific journal articles, or I gotta have 3 families that can convince me it works after half an hour of deposition style questioning. Or I gotta make sure that they didn't start something else at the same time. Now, individuals that have very severe sensory problems, they have to take breaks. There's extreme efforts required to screen out background noise. Now, this is a paper that is evidence-based, environmental enrichment and effective treatment for autism, and it's a sensory desensitization method, where you stimulate 2 senses at the same time, like they can touch a cold water glass and smell cinnamon. 2 senses stimulated at the same time. Always changing them. You need 3 keywords to find this paper on Google. Autism, environmental enrichment. You have to have these 3 keywords. You won't remember what it was. You won't find what it was. Autism, environmental enrichment. And it's 2 15-minute sections. Now, if you're working with individuals that remain nonverbal, unless kid's 7 years old and doesn't talk, these are books you need to read. These are written by individuals who type independently. Okay, I can tell you a cheap way to do that. How about a tablet with a text messaging program on it, and nothing else works on it? Only used for typing. Text messaging program, what is that going to cost? Well, it's nothing. How can I talk if my lips don't move? He looks very, very low functioning and severe, like a locked-in syndrome. Carly's voice. The reason I jump, I actually like the sequel better, because he's a grown-up and he gives a better perspective than a kid would. But if you're working with people that are non-verbal, these books are must-reads. Okay, we're going to look at a lot of traits on the music mixing board. You could be more social or less social. Okay, you hear a word, you see a word, you speak a word, you think about a word, different parts of the brain turn on. Where you got the problems is on the inter-office communications between different parts of the brain. Here's my head, and that is all the axon cables that wire up the inter-office communications. It looks really pretty when I take the head out of there. That's a bundle of axons, bundle of nerve fibers. Repeat what you see. That's mine. A lot of extra bushes there. Now, at what point do extra bushes become an abnormality? There's no black and white dividing line. It's a true continuous trait. See, when you think about it in language, there's a black and white dividing line. You think about it in biology, it's not a black and white dividing line. Pay the price for that. When you count the fibers and speak what you see, I have less fibers. So that explains why I have difficulty getting my speech out. Now, you do the therapy, what you do is increase the bandwidth on the fibers that are left. You don't grow new fibers, but the ones that are left can learn how to take more signal. Speak what you hear, I am definitely not an auditory person. We need to develop the kids' strengths. Strength, skills will be uneven. You'll have kids that are visual thinkers like me, or another type of kid that's a math thinker, or maybe a word thinker. Build on the area of strength. When I was in 3rd grade, it became obvious that I was really good at art. And I was encouraged to do lots of different kinds of art. You gotta work on getting them to do lots of different stuff. Not just do, I was doing horses, the same thing over and over again. They encouraged me to do other things. Let's say a kid likes cars. Well, let's learn about how cars work. That's science, that's physics, that's reading. You can read about history of the automobile industry. That's history. You can work mathematics into it. In other words, making an associative link back to cars. My ability in art is encouraged. And let's say you have a little third grader who's super good at math. Don't have him do the baby stuff. That's ahead. And don't give me a reason not to do it. Just 2 weeks ago, I went on Amazon, I was checking out math books. I can pick them up for $9. Don't tell me you can't afford it, that's nonsense. There's lots of used books. There's used books on the rip-offs, but then there's a lot of other used books that are really cheap. Now, this is a picture a young man sent to me to show how his mind works like a movie projector. See, when I think about something, I see pictures in my head. That's how my mind works. Now, those are eclipse shadows on our sidewalk at school. Last year, most of the students didn't notice them. I noticed them. Enhanced auditory capacity. There's some evidence that some of them actually have enhanced auditory capacity. Now, being a visual thinker helped me in my equipment design because I could see the system in my head as I designed it. You know, a lot of people that are visual thinkers are very good at designing things, doing drawing, doing drafting, doing photography. It's another field they can be very good at. And there's the one that made it for the movie. And I started my career in construction. And I'm finding that construction affects how I think. Because I would sell a job, design it, supervise its construction, and start it up. There's an urgency. And I talk to a lot of parents and they go like, oh, we're thinking about getting a kid. So I don't think about it. In construction, you gotta do it. And when I was on that very first project in the Swift plant, I criticized the welding and I said, well, like a pigeon doo-doo on it. And Harley, the engineer, pulled me into his office and he explained to me that that was really rude and that I should apologize for biting the welder. He made me apologize. He told me what I should do instead of screaming at me. Handled it perfectly. And there's some of my drawings. So when you're weird, how do you sell yourself? I sold myself by showing off portfolios of drawings. And before I did camera things, I was doing sign painting. And I'd show plastic pages of signs I had painted. One small job at a time. People are always looking for magical turning points. There is no magical turning point. It's step by step. You move ahead. And there's that drawing I did in the late 70s. And the thing is, it took time to learn things. And this is a big project, center track restrainer system. If you want to see how this all works, you can look it up on Beef Plant Video Tour. I'm not going to show that tonight. But the reason I wanted to show this slide is to show all the metal work. There's an awful lot of people that are sticking their nose up at skilled trades. We have a huge shortage. Steel workers, plumbers, electricians, mechanics. These are good jobs that artificial intelligence will not replace. Couldn't be bothered studying radiology or endocrinology, that's going to go away. That's the easiest stuff to automate. And there's just another picture of it. And I worked with a lot of people that built these kind of projects. They were autistic, dyslexic, ADHD, naughty boy. Last year I talked to a guy who was ODD when he was little, dyslexic, autistic, every label in the book, got a job cleaning equipment in a food processing plant. Learned how to take it apart and fix it. Now owns a gigantic plant. And he started out just washing equipment. Now I realized my thinking was different when I asked people about church seekers. See, when I first started out, I didn't know my thinking was different. I thought everybody thought in pictures. I didn't know it. And then one day I asked a speech therapist to tell me about a church steeple. How does it come into your mind? And she got this vague, pointy thing. I don't have any vague, pointy things. I've just got specific ones that flash up in my mind. They're specific. See, my thinking is bottom up. Verbal thinking is top down. Very generalized. Bottom up, you may take specific examples, put them in categories. So, for example, I can Say, I can sort the steeples in New England type or cathedral type, the famous ones and not famous ones. You see, you start putting them into categories. Now here's a brain scan that shows that I got a big visual thinking circuit. There's another one right there, and this shows that my working memory, multitasking is full of water, totally trashed out the algebra department. Because I got absolutely no working memory. Now, one advantage in the meat industry is there's no academic barrier of entry. I never passed algebra. So what would happen to me today? I thought about it a whole lot. And one advantage in the cattle industry, that didn't matter. And the only way I got through college was in '67, the required class was finite math, which was probability, matrices, and statistics. I'm concerned. There's a lot of students that can't pass algebra. What do you do? You're a smart visual thinker. You didn't graduate from high school. Let me tell you what I would do. Let's say somebody waved a magic wand, and all of a sudden I was 20 right now. And I didn't graduate from high school. But I had all my knowledge I still did. That I know about construction and about big corporations and everything I've done. Amazon warehouse is where I go. And I go in every job on that floor. Every job on that floor. You gotta pay your dues. Same thing happens in the meat industry. I've seen kids come right out of the trailer park, go in every job on that floor, and I'm managing the whole floor. Gotta pay your dues. Then I learn how to fix stuff. That's the first goal. And then I want to design the one of the future. But the first thing you do is you gotta pay your dues. Because in a rapidly expanding industry, that's where you just get in on the ground floor and you're in. That's what I would do. And when I went out to the Scottsdale feed yard, you know if that is, you saw the movie, I used to drive by the Motorola plant. And I knew I couldn't work there because I couldn't do the math. I actually took a class in biomedical engineering, I could drop, couldn't do the math. But there's a need for visual thinkers. This latest crash at the Boeing airplane. You know, they changed the computerized system and they changed the way the yoke worked. It might be a really good idea to tell the pilots. They forgot to tell them. Because in all the mathematics, they didn't see a pilot trying to pull a yoke back 26 times. You had a safety system that drove the plane into the ocean. Now, they got the flight recorder out. Looks like 2 heart rate monitor tracings. It's just terrible. Okay, when you have to multitask, I can't multitask. Also, I don't remember sequence. I got very poor sequence memory. So if I had to do a task like tear apart the McDonald's ice cream machine, clean it, put it back together, give me a pilot's checklist. Little bullet points. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Just little bullet points to jog my memory. Very, very easy thing to do. And this is one of my most important slides. This is the different kinds of minds. I am a photorealistic visual thinker. Can't do algebra. Now the thing, getting back to the airplane, mathematicians calculate risk. I see risk. Yeah, they can have all that mathematics there, but you see a pilot in the middle of that? No, you don't. So you need to have the different kinds of minds. Artist. Steve Jobs was an artist. He made the iPhone. He wasn't a programmer. Artist. That's why the iPhone is easy to use. The mathematical engineers had to make the inside of that phone work. And then you've got your pattern thinker. These kids think in patterns. Think patterns, not pictures. That's your mathematical mind. Then you got the verbal facts guy who loves history. Some of these guys are really good at specialized retail. There's been some real successes with people on the spectrum selling cars because they are appreciated for their knowledge of the product. Also, the car dealerships relatively quiet. And then you've got the dyslexic guys that are auditory thinkers, real good talkers. Okay. Try different teaching methods. I'm appalled at how education gets hung up on the latest teaching fad. You know, I only care about outcomes. I don't really care whether the building's got a metal frame or a concrete frame. They both work. That's what I'm thinking now. I'm seeing our new chemistry building and a new biology building, and I'm now seeing them under construction. You see, in construction, it's all about outcomes. I don't care how a kid knows how to read. I want them to know how to read. And you need to be able to read and write at the USA Today level and run a Fortune 500 company. Been in enough boardrooms, I know that. You teach algebra in different ways, and I was in school yesterday and I was using algebraic principles to teach shocking. I think that's a bit of a stretch. I kind of question that. Why don't we show kids that you learn algebra, you can do quantum computing? That is something that's an actual real goal. Okay, you want to find some cool stuff for math? Use the image function on Google to look up geometry, trigonometry, calculus, fractals, symmetry, and how about quasi-crystalline graphene. Super cool. You know what? You don't have to understand it. You just got to show the kid these cool web pages. Now, I'm not a patent finger, but that praying mantis is made out of a single sheet of paper. What you see in the background is the folding pattern. There are some nice little origami stars, and that's me doing woodworking. We've got to get hands-on classes back into the school. We've got to. And I've got a book, Calling All Minds. I think there's still a few copies of that left of my childhood projects. And I had to tinker with my bird kites to get them to work. You know, kids are afraid to make mistakes. Well, you don't have to worry about making mistakes on pieces of file folder. You know, but they get so worried that it's not going to work out. We've got kids growing up today totally removed from the world of the practical. Those teenagers today don't know how to hook up a garden hose. I am serious. I talked to a lady at the writing stable last year, and that's what she told me. Now, how about real abstract stuff, like the power and the glory of the Lord's Prayer? Well, there's the picture. A rainbow with an electric tower. Hey, son? All I'm thinking uses specific examples to create concepts. It's bottom up. This is universal in autism. It's bottom up, not top down. And you know what? It's the same way artificial intelligence works. I've been following that. It's the autistic brain in silicon. That's something. And the simplest artificial intelligence system can diagnose melanoma. So how do we train it? You show up 2,000 melanomas, then 2,000 mosquito bites and other kinds of rashes, and it learns how to categorize. All concepts are learned by putting specific examples into categories. That's a really important thing. That's why we got to get these kids out doing this. You got to fill up the database so that Google that's inside your head can search it. If they just stay in their room, they don't learn anything. You have to guide them out to doing things. This is a young man who sent me this picture, and he's sorting cats and dogs into categories in his head. So when I was a little kid, I sorted cat, dog, and horse by size. Then I did this one a dachshund. And I had to figure out why a dachshund wasn't a cat. So what features does she share with cats? She barks. She smells like a dog, and her nose shape is the same as a dog. I can remember sitting on the lawn next to her neighbors and studying her nose. And I was in high school, got bullied a lot. It was called tape recorder. That's a nice early 60s vintage tape recorder right there. And that was called tape recorder because I always used the same phrases. And the only place I was not bullied was where I had shared interests. Shared interests. You know, some kid in my school play. Theater is another career that's not going away. It's not going to get replaced by computers. Teach number concept. You can have 2 chairs, 2 people, 2 pens. Teach fractions, cut up the pizza. So then the numbers go back to the real world. Position words like up, down, in, and on. Use 4 or 5 different examples. I walked down the stairs. The plane went down in my hand. I put the cup down. I lie down on the bed. You do that for all the position words. Now, I was a lot more interested in looking at pictures of things than pictures of people. You know, we need people that's interested in things. We have a huge choice right now of people who can fix things. Friends who share interests. Scouting. One of my best friends, we go horses together. Maker groups. We need to tap into the retirees and get them, throw the cars out the street, and let's teach lawnmower repair in the garage. You know how much broken lawnmowers cost? They're free. Let's just figure out how to do these things in the neighborhood. I want to bust up the medical model. There's way too much medical model here. All right, now we're going to make a really stupid medical model on an airplane. It's a real flight. I was going to fly to Jacksonville, and my plane was stuck at the Atlanta airport, and it had a microbleed in the anterior proximal rotary appendage. All right, what's wrong with the plane? Oh boy, they had a big committee of mechanics standing around this plane. They found grounded it. It had a little hydraulic leak up where the nose wheel was attached up inside. That's what was wrong with it. Let's say it's a medical model for the meatpacking plant and the hydraulics break. It has a hemorrhage. that simple. No, I want to break you out of the medical model. Way too much medical model. We got to start looking at what they can do. You know what Stephen Hawking said about disability before he died? Concentrate on the things. Your disability does not prevent you from doing well. He could do math in his head. And I looked up Jake Cousteau, the famous oceanographer. He wanted to be a Navy pilot, but he got in a horrible car accident and smashed his arms all up. And he had a handicap in his arms. Well, he had a pretty good career. Don't let your handicap define you. Okay, turn taking where I talked about. Being on time was drilled into me. Party horses, we talked about that. Parents and teachers need to work together so the rules are the same at home and school. We gotta be doing these things. I'm seeing kids who don't know how to order food in restaurants. Okay. There's a scene in the movie where my boss slams down the yoga and says, "You stay music." That happened. I thank that boss now. You can't be rude or filthy. You gotta clown up. Now, I got kicked out of 9th grade for fighting and getting angry. And what I had to do is I had to switch from anger to crying. It's okay for boys to cry. Crying is fine. NASA space scientists cry when they shut down the show. You can look it up online. I was crying. It's the saddest thing I ever saw. The crybabies get to have cool jobs in my generation. And I talked to a lot of NASA space scientists. They go, "Oh man, half the people in that control room are on the spectrum." And they got tons of autistic kids. Okay, rule system. I take all the rules in society and put them in 4 categories. Really bad things, robbing banks, burning down this hotel, killing people, things you just don't do. Then you have the courtesy rules. Your manners to help people get along. Then you have a legal about that. How do you get out of taking house work? That goes in that part. I can tell you, I learned a lot about that in construction. I'll never forget this job in Cincinnati where Jim the contractor blocked Hopple Street with cement mixer. And I said, "How did you get away with that?" He says, "You just do it. When the police come around, you ask them to direct traffic." That's an illegal one, not bad. Then you got the sins of the system. Don't touch these doggies. They bite hard. Stay away from those. Okay, teach the golden rule. One specific example at a time, not abstract. In the real world, you help an old lady across the street. You find a wallet, you return it. Those are examples of the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. Don't make it abstract. Teach the importance of controlling anger. The other thing is, my heroes on TV in the 50s had good values. I'm really concerned with the crap that's on mind and everything else. Superman and Lone Ranger had really good values. And everyone was asking about the squeezing machine. And when I got into puberty, I had horrible anxiety attacks. And hard exercise and the squeezing machine helped me. And I found out my fear center was bigger than normal. Visual thinkers tend to be really nervous. Some of the other kind of thinkers are a lot less nervous. And I was afraid of a lot of things in my 20s. You know what I was afraid of in my 20s? Airplanes. Because I was in a really scary emergency landing and public speaking. Yeah, you gotta just do it. The public speaking had really good slides. And that's the plane I was terrified of. You know what the name of that plane is? And you gotta say it super carefully. It's called a Boca. Say it very, very carefully. And then you also online where air traffic control made a point of not saying it carefully. And that's the plane that got the older day I'm afraid of airplanes. I had to make it interesting. This is an old Constellation that took dairy cows down to Puerto Rico. I got to sit in the cockpit. Okay, now things started to get interesting. This is one way to deal with fear. You got to make it interesting. Okay, in the early 30s, my anxiety got worse than my 20s. I'm on antidepressants. That's why I'm drinking all this water. And I've been on it since my early 30s. They saved me. This is where a little bit of a drug can really do good. In my book, Thinking in Pictures, there's run out of it now, I describe all of my experiences with antidepressants. I also work with a lot of the visual thinkers on designing stuff in the media industry. And one of them is definitely on the spectrum. The others were not. And they were all on Prozac. Otherwise, they'd have drugs and alcohol. And it was the feeder system was running on overdrive. Imagine if we shut the doors in this room and let a couple of really bad poisonous snakes from Australia loose in here. You'd just be constantly worried to come out under a chair and bite you. That's the way my brain was all the time. Now, when you use antidepressants for anxiety, low doses, the mistake that is made is too high a dose. Doctors are raising doses when they should lower. This is all explained in Pinky and Picture. And even though it's 20 years old, it's still accurate. All the new drugs that are online now, that are available now, just expensive patent extended rip-offs, what they are. The old stuff works just fine. And Thinking in Pictures, you can read the whole thing there. But too high a dose causes agitation and insomnia. There's a rear view of the squeeze machine. You can see how I'm hooking up with an air cylinder. I built that myself. Got some nice skilled trades there. Now, you can use cheaper things. The squeeze machine is expensive. But you can use cheaper things like cushions and stuff like that to do pressure. Or swinging. You know, it doesn't have to be expensive stuff. Or a weighted vest or sitting on a ball. You can just try these things. Now, the thing is, they don't work for every kid. See, this is where sensory problems are very, very. It's important to get these kids that don't want to be touched. You get these babies that don't want to be touched. You know, the moms of the kids addicted to drugs when he's born. Here's a simple thing we do with little babies that don't want to be touched. Go down to Walmart and buy one of those pouches and wear it. Tell the mom to wear the kid for 4 hours a day. It works. There's a doctor in Texas doing that right now. Wear the kid for 4 hours a day. It gets rid of the problem. Super simple. Super easy to do. And older kids, you can do things with deep pressure. You work on trying to desensitize them. Okay. Elementary school life skills training, party hostess, shopping, selling candy for charity. All these things teach skills. My work experience, 13 mother got me selling jobs just in the neighborhood. 15, I was cleaning horse stalls at the School of Horse Farm Management. That was expensive, but that could have been done with something locally. Then I went out to my aunt's ranch. I was doing roofing. I was doing sign painting. And when I was in college, I did 2 different internships. I was always learning to do different things. Okay, lots of carpentry work when I wasn't studying. And I was doing sign painting at the carnival. Now there's no hand-painted signs anymore. It just makes me sad. I go to the carnival now. But I painted the signs with stupid Himalayan monster, the world's dumbest exhibit. It was completely dumb. It was a wax dummy and a freezer chest of ice is what it was. And there's my sign painting truck. Let's discuss driving. It's going to take long. I was very lucky that on my aunt's ranch, it was 3 miles up to the mailbox on a dirt road and 3 miles back. 36 miles a week. 200 miles before I did traffic. I was very lucky. There's now a new research study that's just come out that basically says, well, driving, you have to do it more slowly. So find places like big parking lots, deserted office parks, you know, business things that are vacant on the weekend, and practice driving. Then slowly work into traffic. Or you start drivers at after you've done this practice. Now this solves the multitasking problem. Gonna have to do it more slowly. That's what I did. How about get the kids walking dogs to the neighbors? Church volunteer jobs. You know, just finding things in the neighborhood. You know, let's get creative here. There's plenty of stuff in the neighborhood. Somebody's got a little real estate office, have a 12-year-old go in there and work on contracts. That can hurt in an office. You know, a little bit of illegal, but good. This is one thing I learned from him. All 25 years of working in construction. If I asked the missions everything I did nothing. You know, Lego milestones are fun. That's one of my drawings. People thought it was really weird. Then I did that, I did 2-foot by 3-foot drawing. Then I got some respect. You need to get that portfolio on your phone. Because you never know who can open the door. That's the thing you've got to figure out. Most people don't see the doors. That's something I figured out. There's a scene in the movie where I walk up and I get the editor's card. And then I write for him. That is really important for having a successful career. But you have to have the guts to go up and get the card. And then you got to produce the goods. And when Scottsdale Fever kicked me out, my revenge was to start writing for the magazine and get a press pass, and they couldn't keep me out. And there's my portfolio. See, the thing is, career always came before autism. It's an important part of who I am. I wouldn't want to change, but it doesn't define me. And you can see the cattle pins move. The only difference is the ones in the movie are bigger than the ones I have. But I did have cattle pins. And there's some more pictures of my facilities. I've worked on facilities for every major meat company. Here are some free college classes you can get. Coursera, Code.org, Code Academy. There's lots of stuff online. And if you want your kid to learn quantum computing, look up linear algebra quantum computing. There's a nice free paper from MIT. I don't understand a thing on it, but I know how to find the paper. And then maybe just give it to the kid. And one of the ways that Mr. Carlisle, my science teacher, got me studying was getting me working on interesting things like optical illusions. See, and then that started me studying a pathway to a goal. And he started out by giving me interesting projects to do. And there's all the people on the movie site. There were lots of people on the spectrum working there. How did they get those jobs? They had a friend through a friend. You gotta just, we gotta get out of this medical mud. And I'm seeing too many moms get hung up on being a special needs mom. You see, the problem is you've got a spectrum that's going from Silicon Valley, famous artist, famous musician, to somebody who can't dress themselves. And it's got the same name. It's completely ridiculous. And there's the Swift plant where I started. And sometimes you gotta find the back doors. And now I'm saying, if I was 20 today, that would be an Amazon.com warehouse. If I had the knowledge today, I know exactly what I would do. But a lot of kids today don't want to put the dues in doing the work. They're going to work your butt off for every job on the floor. And the way I got in there is I met the wife of their insurance agent, and I was wearing my portfolio, a hand-embroidered shirt. This is not. This is a computer embroidered. But I was wearing my portfolio that I hand-embroidered. Finding mentors, my mother. My mother is always pushing me, always stretching me. She helped set up some of my college internships. My elementary school teachers, Mr. Carlisle, Ann on the ranch, and a really good contractor who helped me. There was good people that helped me. All right, we're going to finish up the jobs. Visual thinkers. Now we're going to do some questions. And then I think there's desserts over there. I've got to get in on the key line and pie or something like that. Sign over there. Okay, industrial design. That's what I do. That's the visual thinking side of engineering. Boeing used to be hiring visual thinker. Oh, that was bad. Fukushima, another visual thinking mistake. It's not too smart when you live next to the sea to put your emergency cooling pump in a non-waterproof basement. Watertight doors that wouldn't happen. Graphic design, drafting, auto mechanics, a lot of skilled trades, plumbing, electrical. Visual thinkers are good at that. Photographer. These are good visual thinking jobs. How about your math minds? Artificial intelligence, computing, engineering. Now let's look between these different kinds of minds. Who builds a big factory? Who would build an Amazon warehouse or build a big meatpacking plant? They have a lot of similarities, tons of conveyors, one thing. The visual thinkers lay the whole thing out, lay out all the equipment on the floor, and they also invent the really clever mechanical engineering. The more mathematical engineers, they do the building, boilers, refrigeration, soil compaction, trusses, and you need to have the whole team. And what worries me is we're losing know-how. Last year, I went to 2 gigantic, brand new, state-of-the-art pork processing plants. We no longer make the specialized equipment. You can't buy American because it doesn't exist. And the reason why it doesn't exist is we've taken out so much skilled trade stuff. We're really super stupid. Yeah, we did the refrigeration, we did the building, and the clunky cooler doors. Nobody's going to put those things in a container. So that's the mathematical jobs. Now your verbal thinkers, one really good job is specialized retail. Things like car dealerships. There's been some very good successes. Selling phones, selling computers, selling insurance, where it's specialized product and you're appreciated for your knowledge of the product. Another really good place for for kids to start out and learn social skills at ice cream shop. It's not as hectic as a McDonald's. And you learn the skill of working with the client. How about people with lower level skills? There's still lots of things that they can do. You see, being a visualizer, I don't think about it abstractly. I'm thinking about what could this person do? And I heard about one case where he had like 5 binders of individual educational plans and everything else. The guy was a runner, all kinds of bad things, nonverbal teenager, they didn't know what to do with them. So they brought him to a new place, and they said, okay, you want to run? We'll put some tapes on these trees, you can run around there, and you're going to stack the wood and do some hard work. And once you get started doing hard work, there's hard physical labor, there's real work, not fake work, real work. He calmed down, he was a whole lot better. Well, I'm going to just, and that is all of the controversy about medications. Conservative. The younger the brain, the more conservative you need to be. And there's too many people selling too much stuff. Try one thing at a time. Try one thing at a time. It should have an obvious beneficial effect. Be careful switching brains and generics. When I go back to the, no, I'm going the wrong way. I'm not going to do all these slides. I want to go back to, no, I can't see it. This is go backwards. Okay. Well, maybe that's all we're going to do. Okay. Let's just do questions now. Okay, let's do a few questions. Who's got questions? Come on, I'm going to pick somebody. Okay, right there.
Hi, what do you feel about Common Core math?
Some of the stuff in education, I think they got the train off the rails. Some of the stuff. We've got to start looking at where is a student 10 years after high school? 10 years after high school, I graduated from college, I was doing that big Dip That project that was shown in the movie. And I love the fact that my movie showed things. I think the problem with education is you get a lot of top-down fads. Okay, like seeing this kind of weird way of teaching algebra, proportionality. Now, maybe there's some things where that's a good thing to teach, but do you do all of it that way? You see, the thing is, I'm realizing how much construction affects everything. What's the finished project? Where is the kid after I pay a whole bunch of places I don't want him? And I want to get him out in the workplace, doing a job he likes, that's something above entry-level work. It's basically what I want. And I'm watching really carefully what's going to go to artificial intelligence, low-level legal stuff. There's a lot of medical diagnostic stuff that will go into that. Skilled trades, fix the broken water mains at the Pittsburgh Sheridan. We had a little mess there last year. We're not going to fix that with computers. Okay, right there.
My question is more in regards to the understanding of emotions. As a visual thinker, how would you teach a teenager, higher functioning teenager, to understand their own emotions, going through puberty and all of that?
Well, the thing is that, first thing, well, I've got 2 books that I think will help on the unwritten social rules, where Sean Barron and I give slightly different, opinions. I'm much more career-related. Sean was looking for relationships. There's also a book called Different Not Less, where it's 14 people later in life, all employed, they got diagnosed because their relationships were a mess. And that's where a diagnosis can be helpful, on relationships. On the job front, I think it's holding them back, especially on fully verbal individuals. Now, I have emotions, but they're less complicated, and they're more impressive. Okay, we gotta pick someone right there.
What advice would you give overbearing mothers and parents to have kids with autism?
I give them an instruction trailer version minus the swear words, and I say, well, this kid doesn't get out of the house and learn some skills, he's gonna go nowhere. No, I'm not that nice about it. And I say, you may be upset with me now, but you'll thank me in the future. And I've had moms coming up to me where I did that 10 years ago, and they're thanking me. And I say, look, if we don't let go, if we don't stretch and get him out there, he's not going to develop. You see, a bottom-up thinker, the only way a bottom-up thinker can develop is you got to fill the database with more and more information about how you do things out in the world. I've done things like I was at the airport one time and mom and her 14-year-old daughter came up to me and fully verbal, and I said, "Have you ever shot?" And they were squirming around. I don't think they wanted to admit she'd never shot. So I pulled out $5 and said, "Come on, newsstand, just buy something." And she bought a drink and brought the change back, and I think it was the first time she shot. She found she could do it. She did it by herself. No, there's a point where there's a scene in the movie where they slam the deodorant down on the table. That scene happened. And the scene where the secretary's taking a shot happened. I was furious at the time. I thanked them. I thanked those people. And I was at a meeting a couple of years ago, and Linda Carter, the lady who did it, was there. And I said, "I want to thank you, Linda Carter, for doing this." Yes, it was harsh. It was a construction trailer version of things. But it helped. Because actually, in the movie they showed the farmer ranchman guy doing it. It actually was the construction guy who did it. They merged some characters. But the thing with the deodorant and the thing with the clothes did happen. And at the time it was harder. Now I thank him. I don't thank him very much. Okay, right here. What advice I give behavior analysts? Well, you're asking something so vague I can't even answer it. Well, okay, you say behavior analyst, I start thinking about little kids, early intervention. The big problem we have is overgeneralizing. I have people say to me, "What do I do about, autistic kid in the classroom?" I don't know. I don't know his age. I don't know what the problem is. Can he talk? What's the problem? I mean, I can give you some basic things like no sudden surprises, problems with sensory, things like that. Maybe get bullied or whatever. This is the problem with verbal thinking. And education's been getting more and more and more verbal thinking. Well, I have another slideshow I'll show to educators. I downloaded the airworthiness, emergency airworthiness directive from the FFA on that Boeing plane. Yeah, it was a visual thinking mistake. Honestly and truly don't think the engineers saw it. I don't think Boeing was trying to be bad. Honestly and truly think they didn't see it. And it is a safe plane. I've been on. The pilots know where the switches are. They know now. You know what Southwest Airlines had to say? They said, "We're really pissed at Boeing." That's in the press. I downloaded it, I printed it out. That's what it said. And you need visual thinkers to prevent these kind of problems. Don't screen us out. But I know I've talked to moms where the kid can't graduate high school. I talked to one mom, the kid couldn't graduate from high school, was running a great business, setting up big concert stages with scaffolding for rock bands. Good, he's got a good business. I'm not going to care about high school. He's already had a good business, setting up big stages, big professional stuff. Okay, right there.
Is it possible for you to put into words how you feel when you are overwhelmed in certain situations?
How do I feel when I get totally overwhelmed? One of the things I've got to do, sometimes once I get kind of overstimulated at the airport, I just got to sit down in a chair and open up the newspaper or a book. And just focus on that. And I can be in the middle of Grand Central Station and I would be just fine. But I do want to have that time where I just sit down, and I have to be careful about tuning things out because I've almost missed flights. So I always like to sit where I can see the door, I can see the plane roll up to the jet bridge and kind of keep track of what's going on and not miss a flight doing that. Okay, right there.
Okay. How did you make your squeeze machine?
How to make the squeeze machine? Well, I bought plywood and a bunch of other stuff and made it. The drawings are in my book called All Minds. It's described in thinking in pictures. But I built that, I showed it, but I built that myself. That's skilled trade stuff. The pneumatic air cylinder, pneumatic controls. I learned that from stuff in the meat plant and how and from the gates of the dairy. That's how I learned how to do that. Okay, right there.
What kind of job should I get when I'm older?
What kind of job you should get? First of all, I would need to talk to you some. I want to figure out where your strengths are at. Whether are you an art mind, you might be good with mechanical things, photography, are you more of a computer programmer mind? Now, right now, you need to just get a job and keep it. And I will try to avoid something that's too much multitasking. The first thing you gotta do is learn how to work. I want to see kids that are in high school now, 2 real jobs. Real jobs away from family, done before they graduate. Little kids, chores at home. There are around 11 church usher jobs. Walking dogs for people. Some places maybe they stole paper routes. That's why Granddad had a job. Volunteer jobs, instantly legal, real jobs. And if you get something in these daily reads, yes, school will be legal, not bad at the local bodega. Because we've got to get these kids learning how to work. And what I'm seeing some kids do extremely well in academics and just wreck it in the workplace. I don't want a sudden transition from school to work. Sudden transitions are bad. You want to do a slow transition. Okay, right there.
You had spoke about the scripting. My son does the movie scripting a lot.
He does scripting? Okay, all right. Now, let's just troubleshoot this one. We're going to use, that's the engineering term for diagnosis. It's called troubleshooting. Okay. Now, how old is he?
6.
He's 6. Now, is he scripting big parts of the movie, clearly?
Yes.
Okay, what I would start to do is I try to get the transcript for that movie printed out. And then I'd pick phrases from that and use it in the real world. Then I also would start teaching him names of things: clothes, food, toys, car, house, door, window. Learn the names of things. But he has to learn that the script actually means something. You see, these kids are yacked out a movie script. See, there's 3 ways the brain can be messed up on language. Don't hear it clearly. That's auditory processing. Where if I said cat, then I hear ah. That's all I hear. That's why you gotta start slowly. Couldn't get it out. That was me. And then scripting, yak it all out nice and clear, but they don't know what it means. What you gotta do is tie it back. What is the movie?
Toy Story.
Toy Story? Okay, well, there's a lot of things about friends in that. And you can, I would go through that script very carefully and try to work some of the lines in that script into real life things. Because you've got to start teaching him what the words actually have meaning. Like if he asks for juice, you'll give him the juice. You always want to give kids opportunity to use the words. You know the kid wants the juice? Say, now use your words. Give them time to respond. It might take 15 seconds. That's a long time. Use your words, and then when he uses his words and says juice, then you give it to him. Yep. You see, you always make an opportunity to use words, and you give them time to respond. And then also, 6 years old, he probably needs to work on his turn taking. You see, the reason why turn taking is so important is they've got to learn to inhibit a response and wait and take their turn at the board game.
Can I ask 2 questions?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Maybe they're stupid, but I want to make it.
Okay.
How do you remember your mother?
Well, Mother would always, she had a very good sense of how to get me doing things. She did everything she could to encourage my art ability. She had a very good sense of how to stretch me. Saying, well, I think she could do this activity. I remember when she enrolled me in a sewing class that the Singer Sewing Machine store did. And I did it, and I loved it. You know, that was an example of getting me out. I was maybe 12 when I did that. You know, that was getting me out doing things.
That's it.
Okay, all right.
No, I got the second question.
All right, okay.
I asked.
Okay.
How do you want the world to remember you?
How do you want the world to remember me? Well, it makes me really happy when moms come up to me, especially like from 10 years ago, and say the kid's doing just great. That's the sort of thing that totally makes my day. I want to see these kids today be successful. I'm 71 years old now. I'm not out on construction sites anymore. I do go occasionally, but I feel my most important thing to do now is to try to do things to help young people be successful. I think that's the most important thing I can do now. Okay?
When you mentioned to somebody else that asked the question about how to get your child to just get a job, I have a 22-year-old that's had a job now for 2 years.
And he's kept it.
Good. He's kept it, and he's really good, and he's excelled, and he's gotten promoted.
He's doing really, really good at his job. What is the job?
He's works in inventory at a super Walmart.
Okay, good.
And he's got
Inventory at a super Walmart.
Yeah.
Good.
And he's
And he's advancing it.
He's advancing it, and then he's gotten to a point now. He's 22, where he says, "I'm ready to move out on my own, and I'm scared."
All right, in other words, he's doing a job at Walmart just great, but now he wants to get his own apartment.
Yes.
Okay, now is the point where we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to do it. Now, one thing that helped me is going to a boarding school made going to college less bad. I had a lot of social problems in college. And then when I went to graduate school, they had a dorm, and then after that I just moved into a student apartment across the street. That's where I started my business, the Oasis building. And I changed it to the Oasis, it was the Oasis Apartments. Well, I had to make it look good on my brochure, so I made the Oasis building, Suite 218.
Like he wants his own, like I thought, maybe a transition, like you said, nothing too drastic.
Well, the thing is, he wants his home. I go out and look at some apartments and see how it goes. And you can, in the beginning, check up on him for a while. And then you have to wean yourself off. We had to do this on equipment startups. And I did this a whole lot of equipment startups. Put in a new piece of equipment, they don't know how to handle it. So when I'm first there, I'm there all the time. And then we have to do weeding. I'd walk outside for 15 minutes and all hectic and break loose. And then I'd spend half a day away, I'd be up in the office. But you have to wean yourself then. The other thing I would check up on it, make sure, keeping his apartment clean, and I would make sure you get one where the laundry machines are in the apartment. I think that's really important. Because you've got to make it easy.
Some practical stuff.
Yeah, there's some practical stuff. There needs to be clean laundry in the complex. I consider that essential. Because otherwise, doing laundry gets to be too difficult. And now what about driving? How's he doing on that?
He Ubers, but he's ready to buy a car.
All right, now he's going to have to start driving.
He's driven before, but he hasn't driven in 2 years.
Well, let's get out in a deserted office park and start doing some driving. Okay.
I have an idea for your son. So before you jump into an apartment, what if you did something transitional, like staying in Extended Stay America that has the kitchen in the bedroom for like a week at a time and then 2 weeks at a time and see how...
Well, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. The idea was these hotels that are extended stay where they have a weekly rate. All right, that's a real good idea. That's an excellent idea because then you're not stuck with a lease. And that's a real good idea. That's a great idea. Okay. All right, right there. Well, I can't hear.
Have you ever experienced crying spells or laughing fits?
I can't hear.
Crying spells or laughing fits.
Oh yes, I had that. And I had one. I had things that went wrong with work. I worked with a lot of different meat companies, and some of the best bosses and some of the worst. And I might cry. I didn't get angry. You're not going to have a job. You're going to be in jail or something. Get angry. But I get laughing spells. I've been times where I started laughing so hard in a movie that people are turning around. I've done that. Okay, right there.
What are your thoughts about computers and cell phones and too many video games for teenagers?
What about too many video games?
What advice would you give parents if their kids are spending too much time?
We've got to limit it because the ones that are addicted to video games are going nowhere. And if you look at the literature, and I have a book called The Loving Push I did with Deborah Moore. There's something about kids with autism where the video games are more addictive than they are in some of the other cases. We've got to get it under control because the kids that are playing video games, they're not learning programming. They're not going into the video game industry. And the only one that I've heard of that actually went into the video game industry, the mother restricted it. So the kid would learn some programming, learn some of the skills he'd have to work in the video game industry. One of the reasons so negative about it is the outcomes have been so bad. And I have moms that come up to me, he's 22 years old and stuck in the bedroom. And what you've got to do with that act is wean them off slowly and give them choices. Okay, you can try auto shop or you can try welding or something. You give them some choices. Then maybe just start out where they do the auto shop to start out. Gradually wean them off. And I talked to a mom just the other day where their kids started getting interested in guitar. Good. But you see, this brings up another important thing. People ask me how I got interested in the cattle industry. I was exposed to it as a teenager. I didn't come from a cattle background. Students get interested in stuff they get exposed to. That's why you gotta get them out doing it. Find out what you like, also find out what you hate. You go, oh, I tried that, I just hated it. That's equally important to find out. Okay, right there?
So I've been following you for a lot of years, and I know that you're a pusher to make people get out there and to push our kids. So I want you to know that...
I want to say we want to stretch. Right. What we do is we don't throw them in the deep end of the pool. Like taking this girl who's 18 years old, shove her in a super busy store, the Christmas rush. No. That's not the time to do it.
No, but I just want to let you know that my son is the first autistic yoga instructor ever.
Good. First autistic yoga instructor. Okay, that's really good. I think we'll take 2 more questions, and then I've got Key Line 5 calling to me. So we'll do 2 more questions, and I'm going to end it.
My son to sarcasm. It's a good idea. He's an 8-year-old boy. He's doing good at the school, but the only thing that he doesn't understand is...
I'm having trouble hearing.
Exposing a kid to a sarcasm, being sarcastic.
Being sarcastic.
Oh, understand sarcasm? Okay, that kind of stuff is going to be learned by specific example, where you have to explain. You have to explain what he'll learn it by specific example. So you're watching some TV show and they're using some kind of jokes that are kind of sarcastic, then he'll learn, here are specific examples of sarcasm, here's specific examples of not sarcasm. Yeah, you have to train him. Just like you train an AI system. Same way. Bottom up.
What advice would you give when a child of yours gets very overwhelmed and angry at the moment?
Angry at the moment?
Use them.
Well, you go outside and walk around and chill out. I was just talking to a mom at the book table, and her son's working at a restaurant, and he goes in the walk-in cooler to chill out. I think that's a really good idea. In other words, just excuse yourself and go somewhere quietly and chill out.
That's it?
Okay, right over there, right now, and then we're going to end it. And I'll be able to hang around for a little, right there. How can they advocate for themselves? That's way too vague. That's totally vague. You see, the thing I got to get across is a specific example, a bottom-up thing. Everything is specific example. Okay. When I was in school, it wasn't called advocating for yourself. When I failed my first math course, it was called get tutoring before you flunked out of the course. And I got tutoring when I flunked the first quiz. Those don't let yourself play on the course. Ask for help quickly. It wasn't called advocating, it was called get tutoring fast. And I did that. You see, now that's something specific. See, I've got to get away from this verbal vagueness. Okay, right there.
I have a specific question. It comes from both a personal and a professional, I guess, way of asking it, because I'm a behavior therapist, BCBA.
Okay.
I also have a son on the spectrum, and I'm curious, you talked a lot about anger tonight and how it's better to cry than be angry, but when you're in a classroom setting, you're dealing with a child who gets angry. You know, they can't always go out.
Well, I'll tell you what was done with me when I was in elementary school and I got angry. The rule was very simple. A temper tantrum was no television for 1 night. Same rule, home and school. Mrs. Beach, the teacher, would call home my mother, and she didn't scream at me when I was throwing this big fit. Say, keep dealing. She'd wait until I got all nice and calm and said, okay, you can come back in the class or you can come back, join the family, but you know the rule, we don't television tonight. It was that simple. very consistent rules, done very quietly but firmly, where pitching a big fit, no howdy doody show that night. It was that simple. Okay, well, I think we're going to end it there. And I want to thank you all.
On behalf of all of us, will you notice the last page on those books? I changed some words because you're a visual thinker.
Okay, well, thank you very, very much.
And it says, us today understand that we're all different. And that is what makes each one of us special and unique. You are special too. We love you, Dr. Temple Grandin.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I just want to say, if Olga doesn't have anything else to say, God bless you. Thank you. And yes, we are only made special, and I love someone with autism.